Over the past week, anti-Singapore comments have surged in Chinese social media after comments by Singapore's Prime Minister Lawrence Wong on the China-Japan dispute. Some mainland Chinese were angry at what they perceived as Wong's pro-Japan stance, following his calls for stability in Asia and for China to let go of the past of Japan's invasion of Asia during World War II and de-escalate the China-Japan dispute. During his interview with Bloomberg New Economy Forum in Singapore on November 19th. We hope the two countries will find ways to resolve these very complex issues and move forward. Southeast Asia has done that with Japan. It has taken some time, but with the passage of time, with the passing of generations, the feelings are not the same, and we have put the history aside, and we are moving forward, Wong said. Some mainland Chinese questioned Singapore's audacity in interfering in the recent China-Japanese dispute on Weibo. Tension between China and Japan escalated in recent weeks as the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, told its citizens not to travel to Japan and called for the apology of Japan's Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi, after her remarks that Japan would intervene militarily if China were to invade Taiwan. Some mainland Chinese refer to Singapore by the derogatory term Po County, which means lower administrative level in China. The mainland Chinese's anger towards Japan is in part fueled by the CCP's anti-Japanese propaganda. For the past 2 decades, China has produced more than 300 anti-Japanese films and television shows, with CCP's approval as content in China is censored. Media outlets reported in 2017 that the CCP ordered Chinese textbooks to be rewritten to increase China's war of resistance against Japan by 6 years. The conflict, which has been known for generations in China as the 8-year War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, is usually recorded as starting in 1937 and ending in 1945. However, in a statement on Wednesday, President Xi Jinping's government renamed the conflict the 14-year War of Resistance against Japanese aggression and has ordered that textbooks be revised to record it as lasting from 1931 until 1945. The CCP deems Japan as a threat to its dominance in the Southeast Asia region. A report, The State of Southeast Asia, by ISEA Yusof Ishak Institutes that surveys more than 1,000 policymakers in the region annually, has consistently found that Japan remains the most trusted major power in Southeast Asia. 41.2% expressed distrust towards China, and 47.6% fear China could use its economic and military power to threaten their country's interest and sovereignty.